Welcome everyone to Energy FC TV as Energy hosts the Orange County Blues tonight here at Purple Stadium. Game time is at 7 o'clock with the gates opening up at 5:30. Jack Damrill with Mo Boreham as the Energy coming off of a successful two-game road trip back east to Pennsylvania and Ohio, Mo, where they had one game where they drew with Pennsylvania, Harrisburg, and then they easily defeated a team on Saturday night in Dayton, Ohio, the Dayton Dutch Lions 3-0. A pretty good road trip, though, for the team.
Yeah, I think that if you go on a road trip with two games in hand and you're thinking to yourself, I would feel, if I was going, I'd be saying, if we get 4 points out of this, that would be a good road trip. So, you know, I know that Jimmy went there with a logic that he wanted 6, but I think he was being a little bit optimistic. Good results, really.
But you know, they did show a lot of resolve in the Harrisburg game. They fell behind 2-0, actually took the lead and held that lead for quite some time. A lot of teams, if they fall behind 2-0, would just give up.
I think that the comeback was unbelievable. I mean, they were 2-0 down in 5 minutes, and they were 3-2 up 8 minutes later, and they did it in about 6 or 7 minutes. They scored the 3 goals, which is quite incredible. So yeah, and I think that everyone's going to be saying, well, they were 85, 86 minutes, and they were winning 3-2. Why didn't they just shut shop? But I just think that sometimes we forget how good other forwards are, and we always want to look for the mistake that someone's made. I don't think it was a mistake. I think that the guy got past Peebo, and he got a good cross in, and the guy come across the front of the centre back and got a good shot in. I thought it was an excellent goal, and yeah, I think we've got to give him credit for that. So, you know, 3-3 wasn't a bad result. And when you look at Harrisburg, they just played someone the other night and beat them 3-1, and you know, so they're getting some results together.
Let's point out a couple of people. Michael Thomas playing very well as captain of this team right now, but Kyle Gregg had a tremendous week, named Player of the Week in USL Pro for 3 goals and assists. Kyle Gregg has really come on.
I think Kyle Gregg, to be fair, all season has always played well, just hasn't been getting the goals to reward his effort and his work rate. But I think, you know, if you keep doing the same thing, it will come. And I'm always convinced that, you know, a striker, if he works hard, he'll eventually be rewarded. And Kyle has, and I think he's done exceptionally well.
Let's move to tonight's game. The Orange County Blues come in to tonight's game. They are in 8th place, right behind us in the standings. This is a team that we've kind of gone back and forth, 1-1, lost 1 to Orange County. It should be an interesting matchup tonight.
Yeah, what you've got to remember is that they've gone their last 4 games, they've lost. 3 of them, I think, the 2 of them they lost 2-1, and they've lost a good side, Sacramento. So, you know, there's nothing really, I suppose, but they're going to come here thinking, oh, when do we stop this run? Like we did, you know, and eventually it will stop. Just don't want it to stop on Saturday night. But, you know, they've lost their last 4 games, so that may be a little bit of a bearing on the game.
And the last time they were here, it was a close game. They actually scored late in the game to win it 1-0. So
yeah, last minute, and I mean, we beat them 2-0 over there. They beat us 1-0 here, and it was a close game here. But you know, to score in the last minute always is a bit of a sickener. But you know, that was the way it is. So it's 1-1, and we're playing a 3rd game.
Well, it should be beautiful weather tonight. 85 degrees expected high, so it should be nice.
Yeah, it should be, and it needs to be a nice day, sort of, to get the field dry.
Yeah.
So
all right. Yeah, game time again tonight, 7 o'clock. The gates open at 5:30. You can watch the game streamed live on YouTube, as well as hear the game on KXY 96.1 with myself and Mo, beginning at 6:30 with the pregame show. Again, kickoff is at 7 o'clock. For Mo Boreham, I'm Jack Damrill. Thanks for watching Energy FC TV.